Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really fun video. I have some more thrift and purchase hauls that I want to share with everyone. It's been quite a month for dolls for me. Honestly, I think I bought like way too much stuff, but hey, that's probably a common thought. If you're a doll collector, you probably say that same thing to yourself a lot, but it kind of just keeps on happening. But you know what? Dolls bring us so much joy, and it's just such a fun hobby. I do have a couple really cool surprises. This is going to be a Barbie, Bratz, and one other surprise doll line, and I'm going to wait at the end of the video to share those dolls with you. And it's kind of a lesser known line, maybe some of you will, but I'll be really excited to see if anybody else out there collects them. And like I said, I'll show those at the end of the video because those are like really special to me. So first, I'm going to start with the Holiday Barbie. Now, I wanted to unbox her here on camera with you guys just because I want to get her on display, and I thought it would be really fun if we did that together, so hopefully she's not too complicated. I really want the poster that's inside of here, and this one is 1992. But you know, the Holiday Barbies are kind of like something that a lot of people just like pass on, and you know, we don't really, I guess, go out of our way to like collect them or whatnot. And lately though, I've been kind of wanting like all of them just because I like to decorate with Barbie for Christmas. So like this year, if you watched my Swan Lake Christmas tree video, I purchased that recently, and I also have my Barbie ornaments up on that tree, and it is so cute. And I have Barbie stockings, and just my whole Christmas theme is just Barbie. So these make that perfect addition to that. So I feel like they're not totally useless, and they don't just have to sit in a box. And it's not like a regular doll where you get like unsure about, do I take it out of the box? Do I not? Do I leave it in the box? Do I buy a double so then I can do that? You know, because I'm an in-box and out-of-box collector. I like to do both. And depending on the doll is kind of how I go, and like how much space I'm willing to give that doll is what I kind of go by, and obviously like how rare it is or how common. But yeah, anyway, so this one's really pretty, and we all know the older holiday dolls are the best. This one literally looks like crystal splendor. Like she's just covered in these dangling crystals and just this big poofy hair and big poofy dress, and there is a poster in the back. I'm dying to find out what it is all about. But yeah, you guys, this Barbie is super awesome. Love her. So I'm going to get my scissors here. And I just bought this one off of eBay because I didn't really want to go around trying to find this doll. I have never seen this one at the thrift ever. I have found other holiday dolls, and there's ones that we've all like seen the same ones of, but I have never seen this one at the thrift. So usually like with common dolls, I just, you know, wait until I find them. And one thing that's like cool about holiday Barbies is that, you know, if you don't care about keeping them in box, you can just find a damaged box online And usually you'll get like even more of a discount because, you know, these dolls aren't worth more than like 20 bucks. So we're breaking the this is some heavy duty plastic we got going on there. All right, so we got her out. Gorgeous. Look at that face. Oh yeah, she's awesome. Totally awesome. It's kind of funny the days where they used to use thread in the box to hold the dolls down. It's kind of interesting. Now, I'm hoping that the shoes are just in the back here somewhere. I had to say, if I had to guess my favorite holiday Barbie, I'm gonna go with the year I was born and go with the 1990 one because she, I believe, is the hot pink doll. And I just love pink, so. And actually, I don't have that one yet. So I'd like to get her too eventually. I just really want to show you guys this poster that's supposed to be in here. It's supposed to be. Maybe not. Okay. So we got the shoes on the stand. Oh, I'm gonna be mad if somebody already came and swiped poster. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was in the box. I was like, well, it did look kind of taped. Maybe somebody swiped it. Okay, so here's the poster. It's actually on cardboard, which is nice. This is awesome. This is the kind of Barbie media that I love. And what I usually do with these boxes is I cut this out. So the last holiday doll I opened, she had the same kind of photo. I just cut this out and saved it because it's just so nice. Like, and you could frame this like it suggests you can do. So that's nice. Yeah, I definitely don't. I think the holiday doll from this year is absolutely terrible. I don't know what Mattel was thinking releasing that hot garbage. Like, I hate to get down on, you know, be negative, especially when it comes to like my hobby and like doll collecting, but someone's got to say it. It's just very disheartening what they've done to Barbie over the years. And this is like the worst holiday doll I have ever seen. Like, last year's was bad, but it wasn't like jaw-droppingly bad. But when this one came out, I was like, what the heck? My goodness. We have definitely fallen pretty far from the wayside, and it's just really sad. Okay. Here we go. She's been released. Still got some crap in her hair. You know, her hairstyle is still pretty good. She definitely smells like Old Basement. Yeah, she could definitely use a wash. Probably wash her after Christmas and maybe just like soak her dress in some like OxyClean or something, because she definitely needs something. But so she's got this really nice hair ponytail piece. I love that. Really nice chandelier earrings. Beautiful, this like crystal dangly bits here. And then the dress, the coupe de gras, this dress. Nice and poofy. It's got an extra tulle layer under here. She's got her ring, of course. Yeah, she's got a little bit of box hair, but it's really not bad. Like, for being in the box for like 30 years. I mean, this doll came out when I was like 2 years old. So, y'all do the math on that. That's crazy how the hairstyle still looks good. She's just a little, yeah, she smells like she's been in somebody's basement for a while. But most holiday Barbies, that's usually where they end up, right? So, not surprised there. So let's take a look at the items she came with. So she does come with like a nice stand. My sticker's kind of warped. It says Happy Holidays Barbie Special Edition. So we got a nice stand. That's always good. I kind of want to fix this sticker. It's giving me, there we go. And then she came with a pair of shoes, obviously, and a brush. So a white pair of shoes, a nice brush. And then a certificate of authenticity. Oh, 1 year limited warranty. Yeah, back then you didn't need warranties because things were so much better made. Nothing ever broke. All right, everybody, that's her. So we're gonna move on to the next doll here. Let's continue on with Barbie. And this is a really special find. I tried buying on Whatnot recently, and if you guys don't know what Whatnot is, it's like a eBay, because it's like an auction format, but it's live bidding, so it's all done virtually, like through video. And I heard about it a long time ago, and I just never jumped on the bandwagon because whatever. So finally I decided to check it out a couple weeks ago, and lo and behold, there was some Barbie channels that were just selling Barbies straight out of like a storage locker type of situation, and she was just picking them up, showing them to us, and then auctioning them off live. So remember how I said in my last videos I didn't really have any Swan Lake dolls yet, and that I felt really like behind in the times about it? Well, I finally picked up my first Swan Lake girly in the box, and this is actually the one I wanted first because I really wanted the swan. Now you can get the swan in like a plushie, you can get her in with this doll, she comes in other forms, but I really wanted this one especially. Now something I noticed, and I didn't notice this in the video, and this is not why I bought her, but I'm glad I got this one. This is a special edition box. So I compared most of the boxes that are for sale online to this one because I wanted to see if this was like a special, like only like maybe certain boxes had it or every box had it. So this was a win a trip to New York City instant win game. Look for your necklace inside. If it is gold, you are an instant winner. And I was like, interesting. And I'm like, where is this necklace, right? And it shows you this little pouch and what the necklace looked like. So lucky me, the pouch, which is right here, it's kind of upside down, was floating around in the box already. Like it wasn't like attached to the back. So because the box is kind of damaged, I was able to open the box, which I'm going to pull it out again. I was able to open the box safely without removing the doll, and I was able to just go like this and get the pouch. And I was just like a kid in a candy store. Look at this, you guys. Look at this little pouch. Isn't that cute? And the better thing is, I was so excited. I'm like, no. If I have the golden necklace, I'm going to freak out. I'm just going to be like, I could have won a trip to New York City. Anyway, the necklace was in there, but it was not gold. So that's what it looks like. Isn't that adorable, you guys? I've worn this like every day since. It is the cutest necklace. It fits perfect because it's more like, not a choker, but it comes up to a nice height. Even though it's a kid size. But this is like, I love Barbie jewelry. I have a couple lockets that are really cute. And it just brought out all these like memories, like, you know, when you used to buy stuff as a kid and there would be like, you know, prizes in the cereal boxes and, you know, things like that. That's how it felt. And I used to love this kind of stuff. So yeah, I just felt like so cool. And I was like so happy that I ended up with this special Odette box because I don't remember seeing that in any of the dolls I've ever looked at. So yay me. But yeah, let's take a look at her again. So she's really pretty, of course. And I'm gonna leave her in the box, but look at this artwork on the back. Pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, so I just had to definitely share this with you guys. And I got her for a really good deal. I got her for like $35, something like that, so way below what she's actually worth. Granted, the box is damaged, but I still have seen damaged boxes go for more. So that was a cool find. Definitely happy about that. And so the next Barbie I got from the same show. This was just an impulse buy. I never had this doll necessarily on my list, but I was just kind of testing the waters with whatnot. I just wanted to like give it a try, and I did kind of overpay for this doll. She was not worth the $45 I paid for her. She goes for way less, but I digress. Like I said, we were just getting the hang of things. I picked up the Toys R Us Barbie. Now this one I always wanted as a kid, because what kid didn't love Toys R Us? But I unfortunately never got her for whatever reason. But this is a cute set. Like, she comes with a Cabbage Patch doll box, Hot Wheels, a board game, a beach ball looking thing, a teddy bear, her shopping bag. Like, do you guys remember on Nickelodeon when they used to do the toy runs at Toys R Us? Like, you would get picked from, I don't know how, like some sweepstakes, and you got to go run through Toys R Us for like 2 or 3 minutes, and you could, as much stuff as you could fit in your cart, you could take home with you, and you got for free. You guys, I loved that. I absolutely loved watching those toy runs, and I was so jealous of all the kids that got picked to do that, because again, who didn't freaking love Toys R Us? And so this Barbie, I always just really wanted. So here's the back, and it says, "Hey kids, did you know that Toys R Us is a success all over the world? There are over 1,100 stores worldwide in countries including Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Malaysia. In the United States, an average of 1 Barbie doll is sold every 3 seconds at Toys R Us." Toys R Us used to be called Children's Supermart. And happy birthday to Jeffrey the Giraffe. He turned 45 this year, celebrating his 45th anniversary. Astronaut Barbie, a doll created just for Toys R Us, is now on permanent display at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. Has anybody seen that? And then there's a connect the dots little thing here. Yeah, you know, it was simpler times. This Barbie is definitely doing it for me, so I'm glad to have her in my collection. I will probably leave her in the box just because I love the box art. And again, the box art just wins every single time, you know? All right, next up, we're going to go to Bratz. And I picked up these ladies quite recently. One of them I just got yesterday. The other one I had a couple weeks because I got them on sale. So I was kind of waiting to get both of them before I made a video about it. Actually, I bought Chloe probably a month ago. But so again, I had to get the Scorchin line. I still have to get 2 more, but I picked up Chloe. You guys have probably seen these reviews on these dolls. I haven't decided if I'm going to take her out of the box yet, just because, again, I kind of like the boxes that they're in, and I don't know, I might take these out, not sure, but I love Chloe. Her outfit is so good. And there's the back. And then I picked up Yasmin yesterday. She was $11.99 at Walmart. So y'all trying to get these dolls, I would definitely pick them up. This is probably the lowest they'll ever get. I don't really foresee them going below $11.99. I've actually never seen a Bratz doll that cheap before on any kind of sale. So I picked her up. Sorry for the glare. But yeah, this doll is really pretty. I usually gravitate towards Sasha first in most lines. Sasha or Chloe usually. Yasmin and Jade. Well, Jade is usually my least favorite. But Yasmin, I have a lot of Yasmins though, because I feel like I resonate more with how she looks for myself. But usually I feel like I gravitate more towards Chloe and Sasha's first. Like I usually pick them up first. But I don't own any Jades. Like not one Jade. I don't even have one that somebody gave me. Not because I don't want one, just because I don't know. But I don't go out and like buy them. So I just don't ever find Jade to be my favorite. I don't know. So, but in this line, I planned on getting her, but I'll probably get her last. And honestly, I probably should have picked her up instead because I don't really see myself wanting to pay more than $11.99 for her. So yeah, maybe I should grab her while her price is cheap. But nonetheless, we got Yasmin. There's the back of her box. These are really pretty dolls. I used to like not really care about Bratz until my girlfriend got me into them, and then I got hooked. So I'm not a long time Bratz collector. Actually, I've probably only been collecting Bratz maybe about 4 years. So I don't really have a big Bratz collection, and I would like to. But again, you know, what do you gotta like kind of pick and choose who's gonna get your shelf space and who's not, right? So, you know, we'll see. Okay, and for the last dolls that I want to talk about today, I found a really good lot on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and these dolls are called the Only Hearts Club. These were sold exclusively, I believe, to Target back in the early 2000s, and they went kaput in about 2014. I don't remember these dolls on the doll shelves. Honestly, I was not collecting dolls very much during that time because A, I was kind of a young adult, and B, if anything, I was just strictly with like looking at Barbie. So I missed these dolls completely. I stumbled across them probably about, again, 4 years ago when I started picking up bratz, and somebody introduced these to me, and I just thought they were the cutest thing. I like cloth dolls, and these have cloth bodies with vinyl heads. Now, I collect other doll lines, not just Bratz and Barbies and these, but these are unlike any dolls that I have, and I don't know of any dolls that are like these. They're very unique. Now, they're probably not for everybody because they kind of are just, they're a little, maybe like odd kind of looking. I don't want to say odd because they're, I don't think they look weird, but let's just say they're just maybe not like your typical like doll, I suppose. So the lot that I picked up, the reason why I got really excited about it is because there was 2 rare dolls in this lot. Now there are 5 girls. Is it 5 or 6? I think there was 6, but I literally ended up picking up almost every single one in this lot, which is crazy. But I think there's 2 blonde girls. There's 2 girls that kind of look alike to me, but anyway, so 2 of these girls are super rare. One of them is rarer than the other, and I had been looking for her since I pretty much started collecting these dolls, and I knew it was going to be hard to find because she got released like a little bit before the company went under, and so she did not get a lot of production, a huge production run, so there are not many left of her around, and she doesn't come up for sale on eBay or Mercari very often. This year she came up a couple times, which I was like shocked. But for the most part, you have to really like, you know, check and keep track. Otherwise, you'll probably never find. Like, I was hoping I would find her at maybe a thrift store eventually, and maybe I still would run across her in the future. But I never see these dolls at thrift stores. So I was constantly checking eBay and checking Mercari, and I missed one listing of her like one time, and then I got really mad and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to like really pay attention and like, you know, stay on top of it. But lo and behold, a random Facebook marketplace listing popped up with all these girls plus some accessories, which was super crazy because I couldn't believe the price and the fact that she had 5 of these girls and 2 of them are rare plus accessories. I mean, I could not have asked for a better deal. But anyway, so this is the rare one. We'll start with her. This is Hannah Faith, and these dolls have inset eyes and this vinyl head. And then they have vinyl arms. And some of them, now this is maybe, I don't know if Hannah was ever made with the vinyl feet. These all are the, these tell me that they're all the older ones. But some of them have the vinyl feet. So this tells me this was an earlier production. That's how you can tell an earlier production doll from a later one, is like, do they have the vinyl feet? These ones all do not. They're all cloth. So these are really like older ones. But anyway, so this is Hannah, and she is the rarest one. When she does pop up for sale, she goes for about $100 for this. And if you read anything online about them, there's not a whole lot of information about these dolls. There's like one video on YouTube where you can like actually her video is really good. She also kind of got me into collecting these too. There's one video that I found online, and she is talking about how rare Hannah Faith is, and there's some like random blog posts from way back in the day, but yeah, there's not a lot of information about these dolls, and when you look up her name, I mean, and there's other play sets and things that are even rarer than this doll. So they had like little pets, which by the way, I should show you guys, they all come with pets. I don't remember their names because they all have names. This is her cat, so she came with this too, which is really lucky to have this too. I wasn't even expecting that, but she ended up coming with her cat. But they have a lot of other play sets, and they have, like I said, even rarer things than just that doll. But all right, let's go to Lily Rose. This is Lily. She's the ginger girly. There's her face. She have freckles? Yeah, she has freckles. I don't know if you can see that. And they have really nice hair. I don't know what material this is. It's not polypropylene. It's not saran. It might be Kanekalon. I'm not sure. Actually, it's just this hair, it feels... if I were to guess, maybe it is Kanekalon. But it's really nice to brush. It doesn't really get tangled very, very easily, and I just think it's really, really nice. Okay, now the second rarest doll out of all of the girls is this girl. This is Kayla Ray. Now, I purchased a Kayla Ray way back when, and I ended up getting her in a set with her little sister, because all these girls also come in a set with little sisters, which is a separate set from the single doll, and those are rare too. Now, I don't have Hannah's sister, which I guess that would be the next thing I should get if I were to complete this in entirety. But this is Kayla, and I bought her, she cost me $100 with the sister set, and I have that in box. But I was never ever expecting that I'd find a second Kayla Ray, so I just couldn't believe it that I have two Kayla Rays now. She comes up a little bit more often on eBay than Hannah does, but she still is not like super easy to find. Now these two are the ones I get confused. So this is Angelique. It's either Angelique or I forgot the other one's name. And this girl I can't remember either, but yeah, they're really cute. Now they also came with a bunch of outfits. I can just show you. Maybe I have a little bathrobe. I love this little jacket. Look at how the detail on these clothes too. Look, it says only hearts. Really nice detailing. This jacket. They also came with a sofa, which I don't have that out here, and it came with the pillows. Another little sweater. This cute little sweater. One of the matching slippers. Another little jacket. Yeah, so just really cute little doll line. They also have shoes. Look at these shoes. So adorable. And there was a bunch of play sets. You can get like a ballet studio. There was like a horse stable. There was like patio furniture sets, like all sorts of different ones. So they did end up coming out with a bunch of accessories for these dolls. And again, I'd like to get a lot of them, but you know, they're probably getting harder to find as time goes on since they're kind of an obscure doll line. So Anyway, we'll let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And let me know if you have any of these dolls, you plan to get any of these dolls, you think these dolls are cool, you think they suck, you know, whatever it is, I'd love to talk about it. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.